Andrew Carnegie, known as the Steel King, was born on November 25, 1835, in Dunfermline, Scotland, into a poor yet hardworking family. His father, William Carnegie, was a weaver and handloom maker. But as industrialization advanced, traditional weaving jobs disappeared, leaving the family in severe poverty. His mother, Margaret Carnegie, played a crucial role in supporting the family, running a small grocery shop and borrowing money to keep them afloat. In 1848, when Andrew was 13 years old, the Carnegies made a difficult decision to emigrate to America, settling in Allegheny, Pennsylvania, hoping for better opportunities. Arriving in America with little to their name, Carnegie immediately started working to support his family. His first job was as a bobbin boy in a cotton mill, where he worked 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, earning just $1.20 per week. Despite the exhausting labor, he had a thirst for knowledge and self-improvement. He later worked as a messenger boy at a telegraph office, where he taught himself to decode messages by ear rather than writing them down, a skill that impressed his employers. His dedication and ability to learn quickly caught the attention of Thomas A. Scott, a top official at the Pennsylvania Railroad Company. Carnegie was hired as Scott's personal assistant and later promoted to superintendent of the Western Division of the railroad at just 24 years old. Carnegie's time at the railroad was transformative. He learned about business management, cost control, and investments, which would later help him build his fortune. During the Civil War, he helped improve transportation logistics for the Union Army, ensuring the efficient movement of troops and supplies. At the same time, he began investing his earnings in various industries, including iron, bridges, railroads, and oil. His first major investment was $500 in the Adams Express Company, which transported goods and money across the country. Seeing the potential in infrastructure and manufacturing, he also invested in iron and steel bridges, an industry that would later dominate his career. By 1873, recognizing the growing demand for steel, Carnegie shifted his focus entirely to the steel industry. He established the Carnegie Steel Company, revolutionizing the industry with the Bessemer process, a new and more efficient method of steel production. This innovation allowed him to produce high-quality steel at a lower cost, making steel more affordable for use in railroads, bridges, and skyscrapers. His company quickly became the largest steel producer in the world, supplying steel for major projects like the Brooklyn Bridge, skyscrapers, and railways across America. To maintain dominance, Carnegie used vertical integration, meaning he controlled every aspect of steel production, from owning iron ore mines and coal fields to running railroads and shipping operations. This allowed him to cut costs and maximize profits, making his company the most powerful in the industry. By the late 1890s, Carnegie Steel was producing more steel than all of Britain. Carnegie was a shrewd businessman, known for his cost-cutting strategies and efficiency improvements. However, his drive for profits sometimes led to harsh labor practices. One of the darkest moments in his career was the Homestead Strike of 1892, when workers at his Homestead steel plant protested for better wages and working conditions. The strike turned violent, leading to clashes between striking workers and hired security guards, resulting in several deaths. Although Carnegie was away in Scotland at the time, the incident stained his reputation as a fair employer. Despite labor conflicts, Carnegie continued to grow his business empire. In 1901, at the peak of his success, he decided to retire and sold Carnegie Steel to J.P. Morgan for $480 million, equivalent to over $15 billion today. Morgan merged it with other steel companies to create U.S. Steel, the first billion-dollar corporation in history. With this deal, Carnegie became one of the richest men in the world, yet he did not seek more wealth. Instead, he focused on giving it away. Believing in the philosophy of the gospel of wealth, Carnegie felt that the rich had a moral duty to use their wealth to benefit a society. He dedicated the rest of his life to philanthropy, donating over $350 million, about 90% of his fortune, to causes such as education, libraries, peace efforts, and scientific research. Some of his major contributions include over 2,500 public libraries worldwide, known as Carnegie Libraries, Carnegie Mellon University, originally Carnegie Technical Schools, Carnegie Hall in New York City, Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, Carnegie Institution for Science. Numerous donations to hospitals, universities, and cultural institutions. Carnegie strongly believed that wealth should be used for the betterment of humanity, not hoarded by the rich. His ideas influenced future philanthropists, including John D. Rockefeller and Bill Gates. Andrew Carnegie spent his later years promoting world peace and philanthropy, writing books and essays on wealth and responsibility. However, he faced personal sorrow when World War I broke out, as he had hoped for a peaceful world. On August 11, 1919, he passed away at his estate in Lenox, Massachusetts, at the age of 83. Andrew Carnegie's life is a true rags-to-riches story, showcasing how hard work, intelligence, and vision can transform someone from extreme poverty into one of the most influential figures in history. He not only built an industrial empire, but also set an example of philanthropy, ensuring his wealth was used for the greater good. Today, his legacy lives on in the institutions he founded, the millions of students who benefit from his educational contributions, and the continued discussion about the responsibilities of the wealthy in society. If you are aware of any such type of story, let us know about that in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.